I'm going to take an advice of one of Jeff's supporters, and let's do a little word for word of some of Jeff's latest live stream, shall we? So let's go and see what he has to say, shall we?
You know, it's kind of funny. It's just hard the way things work out here. It's a great country to live in. The opportunities here are magic. We've got a great welfare system.
Yeah, of course, a great welfare system, Jeff. Seeing your pouncing off it, you and the missus.
Healthcare is free. Everybody in this country's got free hospital, free ambulance, free everything. You know, you get hurt, it's going to cost you nothing. It's all free. You know, some idiot runs you down in the street.
If that idiot's been up all night drinking boxes of wine and has a eyesight restriction on his license and shouldn't be driving.
Doesn't cost. One of the saddest stories I heard about in America, there was a guy who invented I don't know what it's called, plasma or something, but he invented this.
You can't even be bothered to remember the guy's name, which is Dr. Charles Drew. But let's carry on, Jeff. See what you've come up with, shall we?
Liquid that what do you call it? Does something to the blood which keeps you alive, stops you from bleeding to death.
Oh, it's blood plasma. You give that to everyone because it doesn't have to be type specific.
Yeah. So this guy had an accident and he got admitted to an American hospital, and he bled to death in the hospital because he was black and they wouldn't let him in.
See, that story's completely wrong. He was treated in the hospital, but his injuries were that bad they couldn't save him. And you can check it out here. So, Jess, that's why he's got all this stuff, all this information about the Philippines, why he's always wrong. Because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Crazy. You know, like, see, we have an indigenous population here, Michael, the Aboriginal people, but we never had slavery in Australia. We never had slavery. So we don't understand all the problems that Americans have with African Americans, you know. We don't have that kind of prejudice down here. You know, this we've never had anything like the KKK or any of those. We don't have white supremacists and all that sort of stuff here because we never had slavery. And
we rounded people up into our own concentration camps. In fact, what we have done from the original invasion to now is constantly reduce Aboriginal people to a subhuman status.
The policy says you're a black Aboriginal Australian. You're not wanted on this earth.
So, there we have Jeff, completely wrong again. Siggy, Siggy, ooh, ooh, you're a racist, Jeff. And welfare fraud.